How's it going, everybody? This is Darrin with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson, and today I've got a little little arpeggio triad kind of a riff that's it's in E minor, but it's really kind of based around B Phrygian. So right now, Guitar Control is giving away this really awesome daily practice routine to improve your lead guitar chops. This was put together by our very own Silvio Gazquez, a two-time Guitar Idol finalist. This routine covers the four main concepts that are necessary for lead guitar: alternate picking, legato, sweep picking, and tapping. All the tabs and exercises are all included in this free ebook. There's a link in the description where you can get yours. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look at this. Alright, so as I said, this is in E minor and really B Phrygian, and it's easily movable or, movable. So we're starting off here. We've got an E minor, this triad here, this little, or arpeggio, whatever you want to call it. So my first finger is barring the 12th fret on the high E, B, and G strings. And then my third finger is on the 14th fret of the D string. Now we're just going to ascend this. Now we don't want it to sound like that, and we also don't want. So what we're going to do is we're going to sweep this. It's going to be in one long continuous downstroke. So when I play the D string, I let the pick come to a rest on the G string. When I play the G string, it comes to a rest on the B string comes to a rest on the high E string. And here, I want these notes to be muted. So as soon as I hit this, when I hit the D string here and then I go to the G string, I let this finger off. I don't lift it off of the string. I just release the pressure so it mutes that string. And then when I go to the G string, I'm barring, but my finger is picking up the G string, but the B and high E strings are kind of muted. So as I ascend this, I just roll my finger. Now I'm picking up the B string, and the G string is muted, and the high E string is muted. And then I roll it again to be able to pick up the high E string, and the G and the B strings are muted. Now I'm also using my right hand to palm mute, so that way it's not. It just kind of dampen it, just make it a little softer. So that is our minor shape. So we're only going to be using two shapes. We've got the minor shape and the major shape. So the next one, we've got the E minor, then we're going to shift down a whole step and we're going to do D major. So the only difference is you can keep your first finger where it is. You're just going to put your middle finger onto the 11th fret of the G string. So now it's 12, 11, 10, 10. Same technique. Now we're going to move that down a whole step for major again. Alright, so we've got the E minor, then we've got the D major. Now we're going to move it down a whole step again. So we have our C major. Now we're going to move it down a half step, and it's going to be B minor. So it's that same minor shape we did before. So now, when we get to the top of this, now we're going to go into a little note sequence, a little melody. So first finger here on the 7th fret, and then what it is actually is we're going to be playing. It would be like the last 6 notes of Dorian. So in this key, Dorian starts on A. So it's 7, 8, 10, 7, 8, 10. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on the 10. So 10, 7, 8. Then we're going to go to the 10th fret of the B string, back to the 7th fret of the high E string. To the 8th fret of the B string, to the 10th fret of the B string, to the 7th fret. So you can see the little pattern there. Now we just ascend back up, 8, 10, and slide to 12 to that B to make it resolve around that B, which is Phrygian in this case. So. Now, this is movable. You can do this, you could change the key with this, very easily. So, just wherever, this is an E and this is the minor shape, so it's E minor. So wherever you do this, so if we did it here, now this would be B minor. So we'd have... So it's very easy to move it around and to combine it with other lick ideas that you may already have or other ones from this series. All right, so there you have it. Really fun, cool sounding, not too terribly difficult arpeggio, triad, lick, whatever you want to call it. So if you like this lesson, be sure to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below if you have any questions about this or other guitar-related topics. If you've not already done so, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the content that we upload throughout the week. Well, that is all I have for you today. Thanks for watching and have a great day.